Today is May 16th. It's a very exciting day. It's the start of the 70th celebration at Disneyland. It's the 70-year anniversary. How incredible is that? We're gonna have a fun day filled with new character costumes and new food and new parades. There'll be new nighttime spectaculars. There's a lot of stuff to cover today. We're gonna have a really fun day though. Let's go into the parks and get this started. Disney made a really interesting choice by releasing everything early this week. So it's actually not the first day of the nighttime spectaculars or the parades. Better Together came out at DCA earlier this week, actually. Surprisingly, all the merchandise already came out. The characters came out in their costumes. The Cavalcade premiered. Paint the Night premiered. Everything already debuted, which is very odd. It feels kind of anticlimactic to me. Kind of feels like it falls flat a little bit because they had all this buildup and all this hype over the last couple of months saying that everything's going to be coming out on May 16th, and then they just kind of released it early. They just kind of trickled it out. It's still going to be a fun and exciting day. I just think that's a weird and interesting choice. I'm still really looking forward to today though, so it'll be a lot of fun. I haven't seen Paint the Night yet. I haven't seen Wondrous Journeys. They have been back for a couple of days though. I just wasn't here since Tuesday. Today's a Friday. The last time I was here was Tuesday. But yeah, I knew they were going to come out with some stuff. I was hearing rumors about it coming out early, but I couldn't stay late on Tuesday night to watch Wondrous Journeys. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to stay late and see the nighttime spectaculars, but I am checking into the Disneyland Hotel on Sunday. So in 2 days, I will definitely watch all that. I really want to see Paint the Night and Wondrous Journeys. Those are two of my favorite things. I'm really looking forward to seeing Tapestry of Happiness at Small World, the little projection show. I think that'll be something fun to look forward to. But let's get into the parks and get this started. There's a lot to do today. It's a really exciting day and we're going to have a lot of fun. I know they're going to have new park maps. Let's look at what the new park map looks like. It's just one of those things I get excited for. I really like to see those. Here's the new park map with Paint the Night and Peter Pan on it. I just love the little things like this. I'll take a couple of these as souvenirs to go home because they're free souvenirs. I just really like the park maps and I love that they switch them out so often. That one's really pretty. I'm glad they chose Paint the Night for that one. Very cool. So here's the first little key activation, the keyhole. There's one in each land. There's 9 lands and you buy the key for $60 and you unlock a pin at the end. This one blows bubbles though out of Mickey's head when you activate it. It's very cool. And it makes a little tune too. It sings a little song. It's actually really cool. It does a little jingle. I like this. I might get one of those keys. I know it's pretty chaotic right now buying merchandise, so I'm gonna see what the line is like. We might get it later today or something, but yeah, there's 9 lands you activate. It's a really fun interactive experience and then you get a little pin at the end.
So there's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. And it's just a dream away, just a dream away.
So I have 2 of the new 70th pins here. They are adorable. I love the sparkles on it. That one has Minnie and Mickey in their new costumes and the castle. This was $14.99 and there's another one I have here I'll show you too. I love this one with the castle. It's really sparkly. It's a nice green teal color. It's beautiful. And this was also $14.99 for this. Here comes Chip and Dale in their outfits. Oh my gosh, look at how adorable they are. He has a little fanny pack purse thing. That is so cute. They're little tote bags. Bye Chip and Dale. So here's a look at the new Mickey popcorn bucket. He blinks and he moves his head and he talks. It's kind of cool to have an animated popcorn bucket. It is fairly expensive though. It's over $50 because it's animated and it moves around. But that is fun. It's kind of like having your own little Mickey animatronic. I think he's cute. I think his head's silly and big, but he is pretty adorable. Oh, there he blinked. Look at that. That is cool. This one's on. I didn't know this one was even on. There's a new pizza at Alien Pizza Planet, and I think I'm actually going to start there because it sounds good. I love barbecue pizzas. I think this one actually has potential to be good, and I'm going to take it to the DVC lounge because I need to get my free coffee from up there. But yeah, we're going to get the new macaroon, to the Alien macaroon, the new one they have to celebrate the 70th. I'm really in the mood for pizza, and I went to Alien Pizza Planet, and the reputation's not the best. Pizza Planet is not really the best pizza you're going to get. It's usually pretty mid to bad at best, but sometimes they do have a good pizza. pizza, and I don't think you can go wrong with this one. This one just came out today for the 70th celebration. It's a barbecue pizza with pineapple and chicken and cilantro and red onions and corn on top, and that sounds really, really good. I love California Pizza Kitchen's barbecue pizza, and when I make pizza at home, a lot of times I'll just use Sweet Baby Ray's, and I'll put chicken on there with lots of onions and cilantro, and pineapple's always a good touch on that too. It's really good if you try it with jalapenos. I think corn's gonna be really good on this. The corn is kind of charred, you can see it's charred, and I love that Disney chars their corn. The attention to detail matters, and corn is really flavorful when it's charred like that. You just can't go wrong with a pizza like this. The main problem is they rush making these, so the quality kind of suffers. The ingredients are never evenly distributed, and that's a big pet peeve of mine because the first bite has 6 pieces of pineapple, and that's the only pineapple on the pizza. The rest of it doesn't have any pineapple at all, and all the cilantro is up towards the crust, so you kind of have to redistribute it. All the chicken's kind of clumped together. You're not gonna get a bite of each ingredient in each bite. I like when pizza's a little more even. That's just a nitpicky thing, but Boardwalk does a good job at making their pizza. They spend like 30 more seconds per pizza. I'm not talking about having fancy pizza or anything. I just think they need to spend like 30 seconds to a minute more on each pizza, and it'd be a lot better quality. It'd make a huge difference, that's for sure. But let's give this a bite. I love pineapple on pizza. That's like one of my favorite things. The crust feels nice and doughy and pillowy, so that's always a good start. And I love cilantro, so let's try this out here. I like that. That's good pizza. I would get that again. The sauce is nice. The barbecue sauce is smoky but sweet. The chicken's flavorful too. It's seasoned well. It's got a nice barbecue seasoning to it. The corn is sweet. The onions are tangy but sweet. It all works and balances really well together. And I love the vibrancy from the cilantro. It adds a freshness and a bite to the top of it. I love cilantro. I love fresh cilantro. And that is really good. I like the cheese on there, and the crust is nice too. I would recommend this. This is a good piece of pizza, especially for Alien Pizza Planet. This is good. You can't go wrong with pineapple on pizza. I mean, obviously that's kind of controversial. Not everybody thinks that pineapple belongs on pizza, but I do. I love pineapple pizza. There's just not enough pineapple on this. That's the big problem, but it is good. What's there is delicious. I like this. This is a good option, and I would recommend you get this one. This is fun for the 70th celebration too. I think it's good that they finally have a piece of pizza that's good. The artichoke pesto one wasn't as good as this one, so I'm glad to see this on the menu now. And the other thing I picked up from Alien Pizza Planet is this adorable alien macaroon. They put all those O's on there because it's the alien from Toy Story. It's very, very cute. And he has an adorable little celebration hat because he's celebrating the 70th anniversary too. I just love his little hat. His hat is chocolate. You can actually eat that. These are good macarons in general. I usually like these. The texture's crunchy, they're nice. This one is a birthday cake buttercream with a confetti cake center. And a lot of times you get a bite through to the center. I'd almost recommend cutting these in half. They kind of crumble when you cut them, but that way you get a bite of everything, because if you bite from the outside, you're just gonna get the buttercream, but you won't really get the cake in the center. But I'm gonna try this out. Oh, I'm excited for this one. He is adorable. I got to bite all the way through. Ooh, I can see the confetti cake in there. It's just funfetti. You can't go wrong with funfetti cake. The Pillsbury Classic. It's always a good cake. I think everybody likes that. And with birthday cake icing, it could be a little too sweet, but let's see how it is. It is very sweet, but I like that. That's not too sweet for me to enjoy. I like the cake in the center. The funfetti cake is delicious, and the buttercream frosting is nice too. It's got a nice flavor of vanilla, but it also tastes like cake batter, which is nice. It's crunchy, and it's also chewy, and it's adorable. This is one of the cutest treats you're gonna find for the 70th anniversary. His little hat is super cute. It's just a really nice treat. This is really festive and very fun to eat. I'd recommend both of these items. It was good to start at Alien Pizza Planet today. It's an easy place to mobile order from. They have a lot of mobile order lines, and it goes pretty quickly. And I love coming up here to the DVC lounge and eating it because it's less busy up here. It's beautiful in the shade up here today, and I can enjoy my coffee while I'm up here. And it's free. It's included with your DVC membership. I always get my coffee and my snacks, and they have freestyle machines up here too, the freestyle Coke machines. So there's an endless option of drinks, just a plethora of drink options. So I'm gonna sit here and enjoy this and figure out what we're gonna do for the rest of the day. My main goal today is to just try food and show you guys everything that's new for the parks too. So I'll show you what that key looks like, because that's a really cool experience, the one that I mentioned earlier in the video. I have one of those keys, so I'm gonna show you what that looks like too. So here's a look at the key, and like I said, you can go around and you put this in keyholes. There's 9 different keyholes for each of the lands, and eventually you'll unlock it, and there is a pin inside, and there's 9 different pins. So for collectors, they got you. You're going to have to trade. You're not going to be able to buy 9 of these and hope that you get one of each one. It's just not going to happen. You're going to get duplicates. So you get the duplicates, and then you'll have to trade. It also has a wrist strap right there, which is kind of fun. It's a little more small and manageable than the pictures made it look like, so that's good. That's a good thing. It is still very large, as you can see, but it is cool. I love this. I kind of want one. This is my friends that I'm showing. I kind of want one, but I want some of the pins specifically. I don't really just want a random pin. I want the Mark Twain pin. I think the one had the Mark Twain on it, and that's the one I really want. This is cool though. It lights up and it has effects, and it's got Bluetooth, so it's interactive with the keyholes. But yeah, look at that little 70th logo there, and listen to this too. You'll be able to hear Walt's speech when you press the button. That is really cool. That's a nice little emotional touch, a throwback to the opening day of Disneyland. Listen to it.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome. Disneyland is your land. Here age relives fond memories of the past, and here youth may savor the challenge and promise of the future.
So for some reason, I was not able to order the macaron from Jolly Holiday. It's not been available on mobile order today. It was at one moment when I checked, but it was unavailable the rest of the day. I've been checking since this morning, but my friend was able to mobile order it. So if you keep checking, sometimes things will be on mobile order, other times they aren't on there. So just keep checking if there's something you want and you don't want to stand in the regular line, because Jolly Holiday does get a really long line. I love mobile ordering. I think it's so easy and so much more convenient. But I tried the strawberry shortcake macaron. It's the one that looks like a little slice of birthday cake. It's very adorable. It's a really festive and fun treat, and it was delicious. It's got strawberries inside. It has fresh strawberries, but it also has strawberry jam, and it was sweet but not overly sweet. I really loved it. It has a strawberry whipped cream on top too, and it has like a shortbread bottom instead of a regular macaron bottom, but the top is macaron, so it's really good. It's a vanilla bean buttercream on the inside, and it was buttery and rich. It's just everything you want from a macaron. It's probably one of my favorite macarons of all time. It's really, really delicious. I really enjoyed that. It was a super good treat. I'd recommend getting that. I would get that one again. I love the strawberries in it. Disney always has such good fruit and such good berries especially. Those strawberries were ripe and they were sweet. With the jam, it was perfect. And the strawberry whipped cream on top was not overly sweet, but did taste like strawberries. I loved having the cake at the bottom. You get the crunchy macaron at the top and then the soft cake at the bottom. It was a really good macaron. Definitely a must try and a fun way to celebrate the 70th. It was called the 70th Celebration Macaron before, but now on the app in the menu, it just says strawberry shortcake macaron. So just look for that one, and that's the same one. Really delicious. It also had a cute little birthday candle on top, which was probably just a sugar birthday candle. It's a really fun treat though. I'd really recommend getting that one. You have to try it out. All right, we're gonna try out the key at the fire station here. Let's see what happens here when you put it in. Oh. That's pretty cool. I like that. So we need 8 more of these. See, they keep track right there with the little Walt and Mickey, so you get 9 total. There's one over here by the Royal Theater in Fantasyland, actually, so you can find this one. Let's see, it's kind of by Maurice's Treats. Let's try this one out. This one blows bubbles. How fun is that? All right, here we go. Let's try it. Ooh. There, it's lighting up. Oh, and we got bubbles. These are really fun. I like this. I'm really enjoying this. That is fun. I'm kind of on a mission now to unlock this key. I think I'm going to find all the keyholes today. I'm going to the one in Tomorrowland next, so let's unlock that and see what it does. So we're going to try the one out. It's to the right of the Buzz Lightyear ride. It's right in the alcove there. You just walk up and do it. We're going to try that one out, and that way we'll have 3 of the 9. We'll be 30% of the way done. All right, let's try this one out here. Oh, see, the 3rd one lit up there. We got Tomorrowland activated now. The bubbles don't work on this one, though. Very cool. Now you can see the Space Mountain icon lit up, showing that I got Tomorrowland completed. Very cool. Let's go grab some food. I'm gonna grab some food at Galactic Grill now. All right, so I went to Galactic Grill and picked up my mobile order, and I wanted to try out the cottage fries. Now the cottage fries are like these new type of French fries. They look like potato chips. They're cut into medallions. They cut the potatoes up that way, and they're ruffled too. They have ridges like Ruffles do. But yeah, they cover them with Parmesan cheese and they look good. Big seller is that they come with a house-made ranch, and you get a big tub of ranch too. It's $10 for the cottage fries though, and I noticed they brought the fish and chips from Galactic Grill back onto the menu, and the fish and chips come with those same fries for $15. So I figured for $5 more, you get less French fries, but for $5 more, you get the 3 pieces of fish on there too. I love the fish from Galactic Grill. I think it's really good. It doesn't have too much batter on it. It's got a lot of white fish in the center. It's really meaty. It's really delicious. It's a good fish and chips, especially for a theme park. They give you lemon to squeeze on there, so I squeezed on some lemon, which always makes it nice and tart and sour. I love that on fish. They also give you 2 packets of malt vinegar, which is a really nice touch. I love the malt vinegar on there. I always have to have that with fish and chips. And they give you house-made tartar sauce. The house-made tartar sauce is very, very good. I like that a lot. It's cool to have 2 house-made sauces. They're a little more special than the pre-pumped or the pre-packaged kind of sauces that you get at most theme park places. I gotta try these though. These are pretty cool. See how they're little medallions? Like, those are good. They'd be good with barbecue sauce and ranch. They don't have a lot of flavor to them. They're not as garlicky or Parmesan-y as I was hoping them to be. They are kind of like a potato chip, but they are meaty in the center, so they're still like a French fry. That is very odd. I've never had a French fry like that before. I gotta try their house ranch though. That's the big seller on this. I guess that's what you're paying extra for. That house ranch is awesome. I see why they charge more for it with the fries, but I think the value's not quite there. For $10 French fries, I'd rather just get the fish and chips with less fries for $15. But they're not always able to give you the ranch. They said that technically only comes with the French fries. She was nice enough to give me it this time, but I don't think they can always accommodate and do that. It's supposed to actually only come with the French fries, and the tartar sauce is supposed to come with the fish. But the girl was nice and she gave me both, so that was good. I do appreciate that. We got to try the fish too. Those are pretty good. They're not as good as I was hoping. They're not super flavorful. They don't have a lot of Parmesan flavor, and they don't have a lot of garlic flavor or anything to them, but they are nice. They're still a good French fry, and I love that ranch. Having a house-made ranch makes a huge difference. That is very, very good with the ranch. I think without the ranch, those wouldn't be that great, but let's give the fish a go here. I've had this many times before. I love that house-made tartar sauce. That's what makes this. That tartar sauce is really pickly. It's got a nice dill flavor to it. It's really briny from the pickles in it. It's a really good tartar sauce. It works really well with the malt vinegar and the lemon on there. The fish is really mild. It's a nice white fish, and it's really flaky. It's cooked well. The outside's crispy, but there's not a lot of breading on there, which is actually nice. You get a lot of the fish without being overly breaded, which is always a nice treat. I'm glad I tried this. This is new for the 70th. They just came out with this today, so I'm really glad I tried this out. So this is the Yeti, the Matterhorn sipper. I love him. He makes noises too. Watch, if you pull his arm, oh, you got to pull it very hard, all the way down. There we go. He screams at you. That's scary. I used to be so scared of that part on the ride when I was a kid. I love that. Matterhorn will always be one of my favorite attractions, so I really like this sipper. It's a pretty good sized sipper too, actually. I always like the straps on the things at Disneyland, the popcorn buckets and stuff. So this one says Disneyland there, and Wells Expedition. Yeah, that's cool. A tribute to Frank Wells, a little nod to him. Wow, that is cool. I like the strap on that though. That's a very cool sipper. Very awesome. It also has the bobsled and the eyes, the spooky eyes on it. That is cool. I love it. Look at how cool Goofy's costume is. Very adorable. I love that. So I'm actually running out of time today, so I cheated and opened my key. There's a reset button you can press for 3 seconds. I heard about that hack this morning. Everyone knows about the hack, but you can open it and it plays Phantasmic, which is really fun. The key lights up and plays Phantasmic, and then it reveals your pin. I actually got Winnie the Pooh, the honey pot, but there's cast members that have these pins and you can trade them if they're verified purchases. So one of the cast members traded me for Mark Twain because that's the one that I wanted, and my friend ended up getting the partner statue. The castle one's really cool too. They're all cool. It's just for different tastes, you know. I really wanted the Mark Twain though, one of my favorite attractions, so I was able to trade for that, and that's awesome. I think that's really cool. All right, my last stop for today is going to be Red Rose Tavern. It is getting dark. I am going to go home pretty soon because I'm going to watch the nighttime spectaculars on Sunday when I come and stay at the Disneyland Hotel. That way I can just walk, because I do have a far drive home and I don't want to drive home too late. I need to be up early tomorrow, so this is going to be it for me, but at least we're trying a couple more things. This is the Sparkling Peach Punch. It's a Sprite and peach syrup mix with assorted popping spheres. And right off the bat, I'm glad I got a boba straw for once. I've been getting drinks with popping spheres or boba lately, and it's always with a regular straw. And it's a bummer because you can't taste the spheres. This, though, actually has a boba straw, so that's nice. It's assorted. The spheres don't look too appetizing. One's a weird color green, like a very suspicious color. I don't know, it's not really that nice to look at. Kind of reminds me of caviar in a weird way, and it's kind of freaky looking. But I'm gonna try this out. I think it'll be decent. Let's give this a go. I like peach, so I think I'll like this. They just kind of taste like generic fruit flavor, like a sour fruit, maybe a sour apple, something like that. I like the spheres. It's very sweet though. This isn't as sweet as the watermelon lemonade. I think that was a mistake, that watermelon lemonade that I had. It's not quite as sweet as the watermelon lemonade that I had before, but it's still very, very sweet. I think the kids are gonna love this one. I personally wouldn't get this one again, but I'd recommend it if you like a fruity, really sweet drink. It does taste like peach, but I think the Sprite is overpowering. I mostly taste Sprite in that, but it does have a hit of peach there too. And the spheres are fun. I think drinking things with boba is just really fun. I love how they pop in your mouth. I like the texture of those. But yeah, if you got kiddos that like peach, they're really gonna enjoy this one. It's just a very sweet drink, but it is something fun. And I also got the 70th stuff. This is a version of the gray stuff, but for the 70th celebration. This is shortbread cookie with cookies and cream cake, fresh raspberry jam surrounded with white chocolate mousse and topped with colored sprinkles. It's really cute, but I thought this one was supposed to have a candle like the macaron did from Jolly Holiday, so maybe they're just out of the candles. It says Oreo cake or cookies and cream cake, but it looks like it's pretty much definitely a whole Oreo is actually just in there, so I don't know why they were just calling it a cake when it's really just an Oreo cookie in there. But yeah, this looks pretty good. Let's give it a try. I'll get some of that Oreo. I like raspberry flavored things, so I think this will be good. I'm gonna get some of the raspberry on there and try that out. I like that. I think that's good. It's not overly sweet. It's not actually as sweet as I thought it was gonna be. I definitely like the Jolly Holiday macaron better than this one. That was phenomenal. This is good though. This is a pretty close second. I like it more than I thought I was gonna like it. I like the Oreo in there, but my favorite part is the raspberry. You get a little bit of fresh raspberry, and you also get the raspberry jam, which is really, really nice. The frosting is good though. That frosting on top is awesome. The shortbread cookie's kind of just there. You can take it or leave it. You don't really taste it too much, but overall, this is a very good dessert, and I'd recommend this one. I would get this one again. I think this is fun. I like the sprinkles on it. It's the colors of the 70th, so that's a nice little touch. You have the blue and the pink and the purple, just like all the 70th decorations are. This is a really fun treat. This is good. Definitely try this one out. You're not going to be disappointed. Wow, that was a fun day. The 70th celebration has been so exciting today. There's been so many people here. It's been packed, but it was really exciting. Oh, there goes the monorail. Look at that. Woo. Is it the 70? Oh, it is. It's the 70th celebration monorail. Only one is decked out. They should put a decal on both of them. But yeah, that was such a fun day today. I ate a lot of good food. I didn't do as much as I wanted to do. I wanted to meet the characters, but it seemed like every time I walked up, the character lines were cut off. At least we got to see the cavalcade. I am going to watch the parade after this tonight. I am staying for that, but I'm not going to record it because it just gets copyrighted, and it's kind of hard to throw in the nighttime spectaculars into videos. You can find full videos of those out on YouTube, but if I throw it in there, it'll get copyrighted. It's an Owl City song, so that'll definitely get flagged on YouTube. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I had a great day. I loved the pizza. That pizza was actually good. I would definitely recommend that. Try that out. It was good. For Alien Pizza Planet pizza, it was good. And I like the macaroon. The Alien macaroon was good, but the best was the Jolly Holiday macaron. You gotta try that one out. That Jolly Holiday macaron was phenomenal. The strawberry inside was super good. That's probably my favorite macaron of all time. I love the strawberry flavor. The 70th stuff from Red Rose Tavern was also good, and the peach sparkling drink was just okay. Not my favorite thing. If you like sweet peach drinks, you're gonna enjoy it more than I did. It's just not really my cup of tea, but it was a really fun day. We got to unlock and see some of the key stuff. I got my pin from the key, which was a lot of fun. I think the interactive elements are gonna make the 70th celebration a lot more fun here. It's just a very vibrant time to be here. You can feel the energy in the air. It's definitely a good time to celebrate happy, and I love it. It's really fun to be here during the 70th. I'm gonna cover more food next time that I'm here. I'm back in 2 days, so I will get this video out and then I'll make another video. I'm gonna be staying at the Disneyland Hotel, actually, in one of their DVC rooms, one of their best DVC rooms. So stay tuned to see that, because it's an awesome room to stay in. I'm really excited for this weekend though. I love staying at the Disneyland Hotel. I love using their pool. It's gonna be so much fun. But thank you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. I hope you guys take care, and I will see you real soon.